you think it might reflect upon voters?
Look, we have the Prime Minister who's under investigation for a third time with the Ethics Commissioner. Bill Morneau under investigation for a second time. Both of these men have been found to have broken that law already. And while these investigations are ongoing, we don't even have the findings back from the Ethics Commissioner, the Lobbying Commissioner, the RCMP have been contacted. There are multiple parliamentary committees who are conducting inquiries into this matter. The Finance Minister has yet to appear as requested at the Ethics Committee. And so there's a lot of questions left to be answered. And it looks like this is Justin Trudeau's attempt at changing the channel. And Canadians were very tired of the scandal-plagued Liberals when we went into the 2019 election and reduced Justin Trudeau's majority to a minority. And we've seen polling. We've heard the punditry tell us that if there's another finding of guilt for Justin Trudeau, for Bill Morneau, Canadians are going to want a reckoning at the polls. And so this is Justin Trudeau's attempt to cauterize this problem, to change the channel. But the official opposition, the Conservatives, we're going to continue to ask tough questions and to get answers for Canadians.
The Bloc Québécois has said that unless both Bill Morneau and Justin Trudeau resign, they would push for an election in the fall. Is that something your party is hoping for?
The official opposition is going to push for an election when it's the right time to do that. And this problem, the scandal-plagued government, the only sure solution to that is for Justin Trudeau not to be the head of that government, not to be the Prime Minister. But that change can be effected without going to the polls. And do I think that that the Liberals should be governing in light of all of these revelations? No, I don't. But I think that there's a number of questions that need to be answered. And if there was an election held today, all of these inquiries, all of the committee work that's being done would stop. Right now, we are having these hearings. We're getting new information every day. And so this process should continue to unfold. We should hear the reports back from the Ethics Commissioner, from the Lobbying Commissioner, from the Procurement Ombudsman. And new committees have begun investigations just in the last week. So that's what we're looking for, more answers through the process that is available to us. And we're going to continue to use that process until the House of Commons resumes at the end of September.
Sure, but Mr. Barrett, would you be ready? Would your party be ready for an election? Do you have enough in your coffers to do that? The polls still show the Liberals in front at this point.
Look, we have a leadership contest that's ongoing right now. Our new leader is going to be selected this weekend. I think that's a really good question for whoever the Conservative membership selects as their new leader. But for my part, as the Shadow Minister for Ethics, as a member of a standing committee that's conducting an inquiry into this matter, we're going to use those tools that are available. I firmly believe that this was a very ham-fisted attempt to change the channel. We don't often see, or we certainly wouldn't hope, that during the worst fiscal crisis in a century, that the Finance Minister disappears, and we haven't heard from the Prime Minister what his plan is on a go-forward basis. So the Canadians are worried about their household budget. They're worried about the economy as a whole. They're worried about their health. We're still facing a global health crisis, and we need the government to be implementing measures, making sure that they're delivering on the programs that keep Canadians safe, that also keep our economy moving forward. The fact that we have scandal-plagued individuals at the top in the highest levels of government, I think that the most important thing that can be done now is, now that the Finance Minister is moving on, the Prime Minister should follow him through that open door.
Michael Barrett is the Conservative ethics critic. I appreciate your time tonight, Mr. Barrett. Thank you.
Thank you.